name is Alii TEA, and it's Techie Tea Time, whatever that means. You know what that means? It means I'm gonna show you some tech stuff. I have a lot of friends who don't know how to fucking use their phone. Instead of continuously teaching everybody how to do the same thing over and over again, I decided I'm gonna make a video and then I'm gonna send them in the link. I got the answers, all of them, ready for you on my YouTube channel because I'm a little bit of a dick and I don't want to explain over and over and over to everybody. Oompa, loompa, doopity dee. I've got some techie tea. Kind of like this lighting. It looks fancy. Which reminds me, I need tea. This video is about iPhones. Sorry if you were unfortunate enough to not own one, but I'm pretty sure almost anybody with like 50 bucks or a friend can get one. Ooh. Okay, so the first thing, you go into your messages, you're talking to somebody, wah, wah, wah. This is something that everyone pretty much knows, except for, I don't know, most of my friends. You can hold down the microphone button that is on the right side. Blah, 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 you talk. And then there's an arrow at the top if you want to just send it and not check it first, which, yeah, right. Oliver decided to join us. Anywhere behind me or in my lap is where he belongs. You also have the choice of saving somebody's voice note as a voice memo. You just hold it down and save, and it shows up in your voice memos. Speaking of voice memos, if you want to be super sketchy, you can push record, you can lock the phone, and you will not see anything. There's also the option of going into the conversation details, which is the top right. You can send your location, share your location. You can do not disturb only this conversation. You go down, you see every photo that's still saved. Let's say you click on one of them. You go to the little 3 lines on the bottom right. It'll actually put out in a list all the different photos. So back to details. Okay, so here's this photo. You want to send it to somebody. You don't want to save it in your phone. You copy and you paste into a conversation. And you can click any one of the options of sharing. Now here, another trick, you can hold down these and move them around, put the ones that you use the most in the forefront. You can also go to more, Snapchat being a little secret one that I will make a video about Snapchat specifically. If you don't know how to drop a pin or share your location besides in a conversation, let's say you're in the maps, you hold down your finger, drops a pin, you push it, you push the share button in the top right. That way you don't have to know addresses, you don't have to know anything. This happened to me out at a bar. I didn't know the address, I didn't feel like looking it up, and I had like 2% battery left. I just had no tolerance in my brain telling my friend how to get there. So I went to maps, I dropped a pin, I sent it to her so that she could find me before my phone died. Also, you can add it to your favorites if you're somewhere all the time. It looks like a fairy tale. I've got angel glow. It's always good to have you designated in your contacts. That's the best way to use Siri. You have your own information, you have your name, who's your mom, who's your dad, blah, 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 blah. So let's say I have my home and my work set under Alii. When I'm on my way home somewhere, I remember to do something, or when I get to work, I want to remember how to do something. So you can just hold down the button. Siri, remind me when I get to work to get the paperwork.
Okay, I'll remind you when you arrive at work.
Speaking of reminders, so if you just say remind me to Siri, it's going to go to your reminders list. If you have shopping in there like I do, or any other name, so when you say to Siri, add this to my shopping list, it's gonna do it automatically. Siri, add eggs to my shopping list. You can look at it, eggs are there. So, in photos, let's say you took like 100 million selfies, duh. You going back through your 100 selfies and you find this photo you like. You're like, oh, I like that one the most. You heart it. That way later on, and your favorites album will have everything that you heart in there. It's my inspiration for Halloween this year. So let's say you get a text message, you can swipe down and reply quickly, which by the way, if you have read receipts on, if you pull that down, it counts it as a read. You're not being sneaky. The only way to read a text message without the read receipt coming on, without actually going in there, is if you pull down from the top as your notifications without clicking on it. I'm sweating my schnitch off because I'm wearing this for show. Also, when you're editing a photo, you're in edit screen. Maybe I over edited it and people are gonna be like, this looks ridiculous. I don't know, sometimes you look at things too long and you're like, is this even legit? So you hold it down and it shows you the original. And you can go, oh, okay. Oh, I definitely did something here. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? Major thing that everyone should know in your health app, it's automatically on your phone. You don't have to download it. You can't even get rid of it. It has a little heart, click on it. The first screen you'll get is the steps and the walking running distance. I know mine is sad. So you go all the way to the right to medical ID. You enter all your pertinent information if you're in an emergency. How do you get to this medical ID? How are they gonna use it if it's in your phone, right? Okay. Lock your phone, open it back up. You're not making an emergency call. Just push emergency and it'll have the option of medical ID. Battery life. Do not disturb is essential to life. I have my do not disturb on scheduled every single day. Of course, I turn it on and off whenever I want from the bottom when I swipe up. It has the option of allow calls from everyone, no one, favorites, repeated calls. This is for people who are afraid to put their phone on silent because they think they're gonna miss a really important phone call. If someone calls you twice and within 3 minutes, the second call you're gonna hear. More than likely, if someone's in an emergency, they're gonna be able to call you twice. Oh, well, what if the only call they could make was the one and they can't call me a second time? I mean, if you really wanna go that far, then fine, don't sleep. But I prefer to sleep. Location services. I think everyone kind of knows this by now because there was a viral video that went out, but in case you don't, I don't really mind this, and it's not a battery drainer, so don't let anybody tell you that that's why they have it turned off. Just saying. So you click on privacy in your general settings, or in your main settings, you go to privacy, location services, you go all the way down to system services, and then there's frequent locations. So let's say you click on West Palm Beach, okay, oh, these are all the different places, different how many times I've been there, holy crap. Of course, all the cool shit that you get to do, you have to have your location services on. I really could care less. I don't go anywhere I shouldn't be going, and I don't lie to people about where I am. Let's say I wanna write a note. So I get ideas all the time, YouTube videos I wanna do. I have so many, it's hard to even choose from. So let's say you're in notes, you see something that you like. So you type in, make video about this, and then I insert. I hold down, and it gives me the option of insert photo. So I inserted the photo of my beautiful Oliver being secretly evil. So guys, this is only some of my little tips and tricks. A lot of these things you guys probably already know, but surprisingly, I have a lot of friends that don't know this. Like I said, I made this video for those people. You know who you are. So that's my kitty and I want to snuggle him now. Can I snuggle him? Gorgeous boy. Oh, hello. Say hello. My name is Oliver and I'm a little terror, right? Say hi. I'm getting squished and I don't want to be here anymore. Okay. Signing off for my Techie Tea Time. If you didn't know any of those, that's a lot of info. Maybe this video is really only for people like 40 and older who don't know anything about using their iPhone, including my friends who act like they're 40 when it comes to their iPhone. It's very hot in here. A couple extra tips I forgot to add. When typing a website into Safari, you can hold down the dot to get preset.coms, etc. Also, if you're in a mobile version of a website, you can click on the address bar, then pull down and push Request Desktop Site. The last few secrets about messages, You have the option of automatically deleting texts after a set period of time. Forever, 1 year, 30 days, which saves a lot of memory. You can also filter out text from randoms not on your contact list, as well as set automatic expire for audio and video messages. Okay. Just ruined my hair. Oh, and there it is. Thank you, hairspray. Thank you very much. You are a lifeline.
A text message has arrived.